And this, because this one is double better. That's the simplicity thing idea. But because we are used to this, we are acclimatized to the obsolete, which means that the center sample idea, it is also kind of obsolete. The Barcelona School of Construction, namely all these ideas of simplicity, which by the way, even Ovation, we were saying that the Ovation took some of these ideas to put in metal string guitars, what is called acoustic guitars, and have a division of the top, meaning trebles and basses differentiated, as opposed to one central thing, which of course this guitar is incredible. This here, I'm not saying this is not good, but what I'm saying is, to me, I play for 35 years center sample guitar, and I own any brand and guitar you can imagine exists. I have owned it, so I know what I'm talking about, and therefore this thing I give up the center sample because it cannot give me the power of the presence that the simplicio gives me. This is clearly, this is my sound. Of course, this is a very personal thing, and you can say also that it's personal and this everyone has to choose his own thing, and I agree. We have to choose. But are you choosing? Because until you try one of these fretboards, you are not choosing. You are just getting along with what is the same of the same that everybody plays, Ebony fretboard. Therefore, until you try one, and then suppose if you try this guitar with this kind of fretboard and an Ebony fretboard one, then you choose between the two. But when you think, yeah, choose Ebony fretboard, but you have not tried this, I'm sorry, but you are not choosing. You are just choosing means choosing between two different options, not between the same option. Therefore, to choose, that's why the balance idea is revolutionary, and it can be compared to the Stradivarius changes, which Maestro Peter Shepard explained there with he has 4 or 5 at least 4 Stradivarius testing each one, Gesù del Guarneri, and also Antonio Amati violin, which was the guru of Stradivari. And it's not by case that Stradivari himself had the neck made of maple, which this idea is still continued here in AG. Give me 1 second, please. Now, even in the cutaway model, the new design is which is marvelous, has access to the whole fretboard, etc. But as you can see, it has so much less wood than the complete full body guitar. So all this part is taking it away, right? Like if you see just the body of these two, you see these two are similar, this and this, because of both Brazilian rosewood, etc. But look at this, and are both balanced and have many characteristics similar, except the center sample thing, and that this is a cutaway. But check how less wood has this one in the upper part, and still this one here is balanced. So I play the guitar. Look, I don't need to hold it with the left hand or have to be pushing this thing. Why? Because the neck, all the weight here, I have the hands free. I can do exercises now and do cheerleader stuff with the hands, right? But this thing here is getting me free from pressure of this hand gets relieved from the pressure of the Ebony fretboard. That's how this affects playability. But of course, if you try one, then you will know it immediately. Otherwise, all what I explained, we cannot say what is the test of an apple with words. And music is also not possible to be expressed actually with words. That's why music brings you to another dimension. Similarly, the experience of playing in maple fretboard, this AG maple fretboard, double, this is totally an experience that you have to have you, right? To be able to choose. If you choose Ebony fretboard over maple fretboard, good luck. But meaning that you had to have played both. If you have not played it, you're not choosing, you're just getting the same. So this is why it's very important to have this discrimination between what is the same of the same and who said that the necks have to be made of cedar. Who said that? And then now, what does it mean to me, this thing? It means, and of course, maple has many sound qualities related to musical instruments, and of course, I'm quoting that the Stradivari himself, a very great luthier of violins, would cost millions of dollars, use a maple fretboard, a maple neck, right? But luthiers started to make kind of institutionalize the cedar thing on the neck because it's cheap. Of course, some people like also cheap things, so there is no problem. I have no problem with this. It's just to explain what is what. Because first of all, innovation in nylon string guitar, fretboard has never been changed in Spain, except for a year. So, yeah, the fretboard has a lot to do, and the neck has a lot to do with the playability. And now, another thing which I shouldn't forget to say, that with my friend that is German, but Widner Pegs is a German company, and they made the option for the vibration thing, because the connection between the peg and the wood in the headstock is direct, as opposed to all these quads that you have to have in a regular machine head. So that also affects playability. Even, of course, this is also a balanced guitar, and it's an excellent system, but this system of the regular machine head was better only when Widner was not in circulation. So in other words, these pegs plus the fretboard, double fretboard, plus the neck, plus the balance thing, it makes of this instrument the most unique piece, which is designed especially to play musical in the posture of Paco de Lucia. Paco de Lucia changed because of this fact that this one has the equilibrium to stay there by its own weight, and therefore it offers you a release of tension in the left hand, which has never been seen before.
Me ayudó porque descubrí ahí la improvisación. La improvisación es algo que yo pienso que cada músico del estilo que sea, del clásico, del flamenco, de cualquier otra música debería aprender, porque en la improvisación te da mucha libertad y a la vez te da mucho conocimiento de dónde estás tocando, de cómo estás tocando, de qué armonías están en cada momento, ¿no?
Muy bien, Pablo. Sí, Paco, ¿qué es para usted la música popular y qué es la música elitista?
Yo creo que la música elitista es el refinamiento de la música popular. Por ejemplo, el flamenco. El flamenco originalmente es una música popular, la música del pueblo de Andalucía. Pero creo que ya no le pertenece más al pueblo, porque de pronto habemos gente que nos hemos pasado toda una vida encerrados, puliendo esa expresión popular. Entonces ha llegado a un nivel en el que el pueblo ya no tiene acceso, sobre todo a los matices que vamos consiguiendo la gente como yo, que nos pasamos muchas horas elaborando esa música.